Hello students, myself Jilsa Shaji, welcome you all to our Nelson family. As you all know that economics subject is compulsory for both arts and commerce. Today we'll be beginning with the virtual session of this subject, that is chapter 1, Economics and Introduction. You have studied economics as a part of social studies till now. But now onwards, we'll be learning this as a separate subject. Now let us understand what is meant by the term economics. Economics is a part and parcel of your normal life. First, let me give you an example to make you understand the term economics, and then we'll see the technical part of it through the definition. Now just imagining this as an example, this is a boy who is studying in a college. The mother of the child gives him rupees 1100 as pocket money for monthly expenditure. From this particular pocket money, the child has to bear the different expenses incurring to him, like the transportation or the conveyance to the college, the mobile recharge, the expenses of the canteen, or other miscellaneous expenses that the child may bear throughout that particular month. Now just giving a random number that is in figures, imagining that all this particular different expenses borne by the child is rupees 500. Now you can see the total expenses, if you add it up, it comes to rupees 2000. Now, if supposing the child asks the mother that to bear all this particular expenses you give me more amount of rupees as the pocket money is less, but maybe due to low income level or due to other constraints the mother is not able to satisfy the demand asked by the child. So the child has to adjust his needs with the pocket money given to him. Now here you can understand the problem of choice comes, because with a limited money of rupees 1100, he cannot fulfill all his needs, that is 500 of transportation, 500 of mobile recharge, 500 for expenses of canteen and other miscellaneous expenses of 500, that is rupees 2000. So the difference amount that is there, that is 2000 minus 1100, that is 900 rupees. So he has to compromise on something or the other, or he has to find out that where or which particular needs are more important and which can be postponed to another particular month. So we can say that economics is the study of how an individual, or an individual over here can mean a person, it can mean a society, it can mean a particular country also, because every individual in that particular term has limited or scarce resources and the wants are unlimited. So they have to use these scarce resources to satisfy the unlimited wants. Even as a country also, they may have limited natural resources, but with that limited natural resources, they will have to satisfy the unlimited wants. I hope the explanation of the term economics is clear to you. Now moving on to the technical, that is the definition part of it. Now meaning the word economics has been derived from the Greek word oikonomos, which was the oikos means household, which was the base unit for the organization of social, political and economic life in the ancient Greek world. The person in charge of all its affairs was the oikonomos, and so oikonomos over here means management of households. Now coming to the next definition that can we see, economics is a science that studies human behavior which aims at allocation of scarce resources in such a way that consumer can maximize their satisfaction, producers can maximize their profits, and society can maximize its social welfare. Now you can see the different terms over here. Allocation. Now allocation basically means distribution. Distributing it with different. Now scarce resources means something where you can see the demand is more than the supply. So the problem of scarcity comes. And scarcity is the root of all economic problems. Resources means it is a service or other assets which is used to produce goods and services that meets human needs. Now, consumer you know, producers also you know, and society also. All these different terms you can see that they use the limited or the scarce resources to maximize their satisfaction. The consumer will maximize their satisfaction. Producers will see that how they can maximize their profit, and society will see how they can maximize their social welfare. So we can say that economic describes and analyzes choices about the way goods and services are produced, distributed and consumed. Secondly, also it evaluates the consequences of the choices. Now, in the next virtual session, we'll be learning about economic